Hi, welcome back to Hoga. Today we have yoga for bibulous broads, 20-minute flow that will twist and detoxify your liver. Come seated in a cross-legged position. Any leg in front is fine, whatever you prefer. Make sure you're hydrated and happy before you start. No, you don't have to be happy. Inhale, arms come up. Gaze at the thumbs. Exhale, left hand is going to come to the right side edge of your right knee. Right fingertips are going to tent behind you. You want a straight spine here. And gaze over that shoulder, eyes open or closed. Might be nice just draw into yourself and close your eyes, or maybe you want to watch me. Inhale, back up. Exhale, let's switch sides. Right hand, left side edge, left knee. Fingertips tented behind that sacrum. You can do a flat hand, but that kind of, tenting them takes a little bit of pressure out of the wrist because we're going to be on them a bit. So try to tighten if you can, but I won't know if you don't, so whatever. Inhale, hands back up. Exhale, we're just going to take a gentle forward fold over the legs here. And if you want to keep it more active, you can stay on those spider tip fingers. Maybe dropping the chest down. Maybe you want to just be a little bit higher, just focusing and kind of shifting the weight into the hips, starting to stretch them out. Big inhale, drawing them back in, hands come up. Exhale, hands behind the legs, just gently switch the crossing of your legs, and then we'll fold forward again. Big inhale, arms up. Exhale, if you want to exhale out the mouth, might feel nice. Fold over here, flat hands or tented fingertip. You do not have to go all the way down, especially if this is your first stretch of the day. So just stay where you're comfortable. Okay, then inhale, you can put your weight in the hands, or you can just kind of scoot back, whatever, to make your way to tabletop. I kind of like to transition, putting the weight in the hands and just unfurling my shins and backing it up so you can see me better here. Hands are shoulder distance apart, fingers need to be pointed straight forward. You don't want them pointing out at all, that could damage your wrist. And you want even weight through the hands, knees hip distance apart. We're just gonna inhale, belly drops, chest goes through the shoulders. Exhale, spine rounds, look at your navel. Inhale, belly drops, chest through shoulders. Exhale, cow, gaze at your navel. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, spine rounds. And just take a couple breaths to just move however you want. You can close your eyes. I kind of typically like to make big circles. Sometimes I just, just rock it out, whatever feels good. Okay, and then we're gonna press through the tops of our feet. If you know that's uncomfortable for you, you can tuck the toes if you have any ankle issues or anything. But press through the tops of the feet. You're gonna lift the knees just 1 inch off the mat. Make sure you're pressing through the hands, wrapping the biceps in, keeping everything engaged in the upper body. Knees come 1 inch off. Gaze wherever you like, really. Probably most comfortable for the neck to be just neutral and down. Squeeze your belly button to your spine. And exhale, let's roll over the toes. Find downward facing dog. My mat is super gross. And then maybe you want flat feet, or maybe if it's your first stretch of the day, first down dog of your life, I don't know, maybe you want to pedal out here. So you can lift the right heel, lower the left heel down. And vice versa, maybe lingering on a side that feels extra tight. Then inhale, bring your heels up. You're on the balls of the feet. You're going to bend the knees deep. You're going to drape the belly and the chest on the thighs here. And this is a good alternate down dog position if you feel any strain in the lower back or hamstrings trying to get your heels to the earth. And you'll come here. Also just kind of nice to be here. And inhale, everybody push through the balls of your feet. Unfurl your spine, vertebrae by vertebrae. Fix your hair. And then inhale, push forward with the toes. Shoulders are going to come over wrists. If you're someone who does trot around on your knees, that's totally fine too. And exhale, keep the gaze ahead. Squeeze those elbows at a 90-degree angle with the arms. Inhale, tops of the feet to the earth, chest up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna do that again. We're just gonna move a little bit slower and hold some stuff. Not terribly long, just enough to kind of, feel it. So come forward. High plank. Yoga high plank, you want to be pushing to the hands, rounding the upper back. It's a little bit different than your typical gym plank, but everything certainly is engaged. Now inhale, push forward on the toes or lower to the knees. You're going to take your chaturanga for a super slow descent of 3, 2, and 1. Oh, how terrible. Inhale, up dog. Little bend in the elbows if you need it. Gaze up. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Look at your feet. They should be hip distance apart here. Bend your knees as much as you want to. Try to see how slow you can just do fingertips to the back of your mat here, okay? So at the back of your mat, I'll come forward so the lighting's a little bit better. At the back of your mat, feet hip distance apart, as much bend as you want here. Send the arms behind you, clasp the palms, heels at the hands touch. Exhale, take a forward fold. And you can be still. You can move around any way you want. Maybe bend the knees, straighten, maybe just make some big hip circles. Sometimes feels good. Tap into your mobility a little bit. And then we're gonna keep the hands, but we're gonna exhale, localize the weight in the heels and bend the knees. You kind of want your thighs coming close to a 90-degree angle here. Arms up. You're resting the belly and the chest and the thighs, but you're not using the thighs as a crutch, okay? So there's lots of engagement in the core here, just starting to warm up everything. And take big breath in with the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Big breath in with the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Bend a little bit deeper. Big breath in. Exhale out the mouth. And forward fold. Inhale. Walk your hands forward. Send the feet back. Find your high plank yet again. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to start to flow a little bit here. Lift the right leg. And you can either stay square, toes pointing down, hips square, or I like to stack bend and open. You want to keep even weight through both hands. Do not let the weight dump into the left shoulder. And then do what you want. You can make some big circles. You could roll out your ankle, get any pops out. You can kind of bend and straighten. You can just whoop, do some big circles like that if you're working on mobility. Whatever feels good. Then you're going to inhale, super slow with control. Coming through your high plank. So if you can seal this thigh to the chest and then step the foot in between the hands. Left knee comes down. Inhale, arms come up. Okay, but first of all, you want to make sure joints are always stacked, no pain in the knee. Arm comes up. And then inhale, hands to heart center. We're going to take a twist here. Either going to take a big open twist to the right, or you're going to hook the arm here, hands together. Maybe gaze up over your shoulder, thumbs are at the center of your sternum or your cleavage. Holding that twist. Then exhale. Left hand comes down to the right side, to the right foot. Okay, hands are spread wide. Tuck the left toe. Lift that knee off. Right arm comes up. You want the right thigh parallel to the mat here. Gaze at the right fingertip and then see if you can use your core strength, your focus, and your balance to keep the gaze at the hand. If it's not going to happen, you don't have to. You can look at the ground. But see if you can keep the gaze at the hand and then lift yourself up into a big open twist here. Gazing behind you, trying to get the shoulders on top of the hips, not falling forward. And exhale, hands come down. Up to you. You can either take a full high plank or maybe you want to start to introduce a one-legged plank if you're getting bored. And inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big inhale, left leg comes up. Same thing. You have the option to just hang out in three-legged dog. Nothing wrong with that. Or stack, bend, and open. Even weight through the hands. Doing whatever feels good, feels fun, feels safe. with this leg. Maybe do your big circles. Be really careful with that though. That's just something I do. And then inhale, slowly step it. Squeeze side of chest. Slow, slow, slow through high plank. Drop that foot off. Right knee comes down, joints are stacked. Inhale, hands come up. Maybe you gaze at the thumbs there. And trying to lower the right hip down. You want this back leg kind of close to straight. It might not happen. Don't worry about it, that's just the goal. For this lunge anyway, we're kind of doing more of a dumping lunge. Sorry to any real yogis. Inhale, hands to heart center. Big open twist or hook that. Hook it, press into the hands. Make sure that you're not just lazy with the left arm, shoulders pointing up, elbows pointing up, gaze is up. Then exhale, right hand down. Tuck right toe, coming into that high twisted lunge. Left leg parallel to the ground. Left arm up. Maybe gazing at the hand. Maybe gazing at whatever you want, really. Push forward with the ball of the right foot. Back leg is engaged. See if you can test your balance a little bit. Stay looking at that left hand. Peel yourself up. High lunge twist. Breathing steadily. And exhale, hands cartwheel down. Up to you. Regular high plank or maybe hop it back. Take a one-legged plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And up to you. You can shorten your down dog here for this next stretch a little bit if you want to. Or you can keep it long. I might keep mine the same. If you're shortening it, don't shorten it too much. Just walk maybe one foot up and it may make the twist easier for you. But you're gonna start, you're gonna bring the left hand across the midline of your body. Hand is gonna grab whatever it can find. It might be thigh, it might be shin, it might be heel, and you're gonna pull yourself under. You're gonna smell your right armpit and take this nice deep twist. Maybe close your eyes. And then inhale. Left hand comes back and we take the other side. If you need to bend the leg at all to achieve the twist, you can. Keeping the heel down though, I find that this also becomes a good calf stretch. Killing two birds with one stone. Beautiful job. Hand down. Look at the top of your mat. Big step up right foot. Big step up left foot. Toes together. Heels a little bit apart. Forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips to shins. Flat spine. Gazes down. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, little bend in the knees. Come to stand. Hands above the head. Exhale. Hands by your side. Coming for a chair pose with a twist each side. Weight goes into the heels. You want to think about sending butt back before bending the knees. So send butt back, bend the knees. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, hands at heart center. You're going to twist toward the right. Again, either an open twist like your lunge, or maybe you come down and you find a twist like this. And if you're looking to build here, you can also bring the hand down, right arm up, or this is a little advanced if you have a strap, maybe you can modify it, but some people can reach under the thighs. Right hand comes around, find left hand. A big bind, hugging your thighs, breathing in to your organs. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Up to you, open, twist, close, and you can probably see the bind better from this angle, so I'll show you here. If you're doing the bind, it's gonna look like this. Right hand comes around, left hand, oh, they find each other. Have fun, your spine will pop. Then inhale, center. Arms come up, just sit a little bit deeper. Then exhale, forward fold. Take a moment to feel if the fold is deepened a little bit from that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands down, right foot's back, left foot back. Inhale, push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're gonna do a little bit of a party trick here. Maybe I'll fall over, maybe it'll be fun. You're gonna bring, so you can do any version, just stop where you need to stop. You do not need to go full Monty. But we're gonna bring the left foot a little bit more towards center. You're gonna lift the right leg up, step in and open the hip like you did before, okay? And maybe you stop here. Maybe you bring the left arm out, spider tip the fingers, and kind of hang out here in that twist. Or maybe, and this is probably where I'm gonna fall, you bring the left hand up, you find the right foot. So you find the foot, and maybe you gently kick into it. It's hard to talk and do, but you kick into it, maybe nothing happens. Who cares? Bring the left hand down. Left hand back up. Inhale. Slowly, slowly. And we'll take a quick little twist here. You're gonna bring right knee to left tricep. Then exhale, step the foot in between the hands. Left knee comes down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. And taking that twist again, we're just gonna add on, this is our last little fold, and then we'll do some twists, okay? Some like statement twisting stretches. So bring it, stay open, or bring it here. Gaze up, make sure right arm's not going inactive. Think about your base, think about everything. Think about pulling the right heel back, pulling the left knee or the left ball of the foot forward. And then tuck, left toes, focus, focus, and help peel that leg up. So you're in high lunge with a twist. You just effortlessly transitioned. And then there's some options here. So you really want to think to really twist your liver and just sweat out anything you consume. You want to really push that left tricep into the leg and just think like you're wringing yourself out like the dirty rag you are. Set the left hand down, right arm up. Maybe you want to bind. You just bring that under. Right arm finds it. If it doesn't happen, don't even worry about it. Gaze up and over. Then exhale, you're gonna unravel your arms. Bring the left heel down. You peel to arch alignment, a parallel right thigh. Shoulders over hips. Inhale, flip the right palm. Exhale, find your reverse warrior. So left hand can either hang on your thigh, your calf. Maybe you wanna caress your butt. Or you can bring it into the hip crease, which is my favorite. Right arm comes over, shoulders stay relaxed. And exhale. Hands come down. Here, step back. Either regular high plank or one-legged. Up to you, or just anything you want to do. Maybe no vinyasa. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, last little flow. And you can double this workout too if you want a little bit more intensity. Inhale, left leg lifts. Stay here, or step in and open. Bring that right foot closer to center. You'll be able to see this little trick a little bit better on this side. Left hand is gonna come straight out. If you, oh no, I'm so sorry. Right hand's gonna come straight out. You would really fall if you tried to do left hand. It's gonna come straight out, and then you might try to lift it and find the left foot. Maybe kick a little bit into it. I love it. Bring it out. When you're done, right hand forward, step the foot between the hands. Right knee down. Inhale. Hands come up. Oh no, we didn't do the twist. Back pedal. You thought you got out of it. So you're in high plank. Left knee to right tricep. There you go. Just 3, 2, 1. Okay. Set it down. Arms come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take your twist. Open or close. Up to you. And here we're really focusing on our transition. So you can come into your deepest twist, but you may want to keep it kind of at a halfway point. And then tuck right toes. Lift knee up. You are in high lunge twist. Now you can really push right tricep into the left leg and wring it out. Maybe your right hand comes down. Maybe you find that bind. Maybe you don't. Does not really matter. You gaze over the shoulder. Breathe in. I know twisting can be pretty intense. And then arms out. Roll it open. Warrior two. I'm severely blown out here. Whatever. Okay. Find your warrior two. Flip the left hand. Exhale, reverse. However you want. Try and take the same variation you did on the other side, unless something's severely different. Maybe close your eyes. Make sure this thigh stays parallel. Don't sacrifice the bend. Exhale. Hands come down. Step back. Regular plank or one-legged plank. Push forward on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. I'm going to face this way so you can see this a little bit better. So say this is the front of the mat, this is my back. You're either going to step hands outside, step feet outside the hands, or take a little hop. Heels and toes out. And then bring the fists together. Press into the legs here. And just sway side to side. So you can stay here. You want heels on the ground, toes pointed out for sure. Or you can kind of turn this into a twist like we did in our down dog. So you can reach with the left hand, find the right shin, bring the right arm up, and then switch. And exhale, release your butt down. Come to your back here. So we're gonna end with either a plow or just a legs up, depending on what feels good for you. If you're just doing legs up, you're gonna come down and just bring legs up, okay? And then feet could be flexed, hands out to your side, or maybe hands under the sacrum if there's any sort of discomfort in the lower back. If you're coming plow with me, okay, you're gonna wanna enter this carefully. You're gonna use your lower core, roll up, and then hands can either rest on the lower back or come underneath your heels of the hands together. And you're gonna bring the legs down. You're gonna try to keep them straight. Maybe it's just tips of the toes. Maybe it's tops of the toes. And then you're either hanging out here or you can have a little fun and maybe keep right leg down and do this super slow. If there's any pain in the lower back, do not do it. Bring the left leg up. And exhale, switch it. Left leg comes down. You gently bring the right leg up and you kind of open like that. And you can just do it one more time each side. Right leg up. Bring it down. Maybe you want to roll up into a little ball. I don't know if my body will do this today, but you could try to bring the knees outside the ears, squeeze the ears in, Karnapidasana, like this. Maybe they come to the mat, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then hands behind the thighs. If you're in legs up the wall, just put the hands behind the thighs as well, and we'll take a couple of rocks and rolls on the spine, just because it feels really nice. And then exhale, we're gonna take some supine twist. That's so ugly. Take some supine twists here. So you're on your back, and then easiest way, arms just come out from your side, kind of like you're a corpse. You're gonna send the hips a little bit to the right, send the knees off to the left, keep right shoulder blade glued into the mat. If you wanna level it up, I kind of like to take my left leg in assistance, bring the heel on top of the right leg, and that just gets a little bit more hip action too. And maybe you close your eyes and just breathe. Exhale, let's switch sides. Scoot the hips a little bit over to the left. Knees drop to the right. Maybe right heel comes on top. Inhale back to center. We're going to take a happy baby, or you can just have hands on top of the shins, sending the knees down toward the armpits. You're taking a true happy baby. Hands are going to come at the blades of the feet. Keep the feet flexed. Send those knees down toward the mat, and maybe rock side to side. I always like to throw a happy baby in because it feels so good, and it's not really something you can just drop and do at the grocery store. So take advantage now. And then you're going to take your Shavasana on your own because I might run out of storage on my phone. So you're going to do that. I'm just going to cue you into my favorite way to relax into it. So you're going to curl yourself up into a little ball. Maybe you can get chin or cheeks to the knees. And you're going to take a big inhale through the nose. You're going to hold the inhale at the top. And then you're going to tense every muscle in your body, every little tiny muscle. Maybe you flex the feet, maybe you point the toes, whatever feels more intense for you. Make some fists, hold that breath, then exhale out the mouth. Release your body down. Palms facing up, legs as wide as the mat, eyes closed. I recommend you stay here for at least 2 minutes or stay the rest of the day. I don't know what you got going on. Just return your breathing to normal. Some people like to have a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly. That feels good for you. Go ahead and do it. I'm going to roll up here. Enjoy your Shavasana.